I'm a leprechaun from hell. I can't be defeated. I'm a leprechaun. My name is Jeff Sypherd. Can I do that again? Did I say hi? Hi, I'm Jeff. We're gonna get this perfect, huh? I'm Jeff Sypherd, and you're here in my studio. No. That's too much like welcome to my crib. I'm getting there. How can I say my name is Jeff without saying my name is Jeff? There was an orange grove behind my neighborhood. We would go up there, it was like up on a hill. And there's the street passing through, and there's like a nice little platform, and we would just throw oranges at cars there. And like that thud, and then the cars, like the brakes screeching, that was just like the sound, you know? Cause you didn't always get to like see the orange hit, but it was just like, doo. And I remember like sitting in class at school, like around that time, being like, fuck, I can't wait to get out of school to go throw oranges at cars. Are you gonna have to watch all this? I feel bad for you, man. I feel bad for you, bro. Quit watching this. You know, I used to like just be holding on for dear life. Like I want my work to look like this. It's gotta look like it has my name on it. And then like after so many years of doing that, you understand that that's just like something that's always kind of getting away from you. I paint backwards. I paint the way that you tattoo. So I'll like outline something in black first and then start like putting colors in randomly, or even in the order that you do a tattoo. So it's like black lines, shading, darkest color to lightest color. And in painting, you're supposed to do the opposite so you don't muddy up everything. That's how I naturally like want to make a picture now after doing that for so many years. So I'm like, why don't I just keep doing it on a canvas, you know? And it kind of looks cool. I've been happy with some of the results sometimes. You know, some days like I've been doing like the canvas on the wall, and some days like you have to gesso it right before you can start painting on it. So I started buying like the pre-gessoed stuff because sometimes you're like so fired up to paint. Like I don't even want to sit and wait for the gesso to dry. White acrylic. The paintings I did here are like, all four of these are the primed. They're already primed, so I just put them up and then start painting. The bigger one over here, I had to gesso it and then wait a little bit. I think it was still a little tacky because I was so pumped to paint that like when I went through to like start blocking shapes out, it was like sticking to the canvas. It's like a seismograph, right? There's like nervousness showing, and then there's like calm parts. And there, yeah, like some of it's relaxed. Sometimes it goes overlooked, but like if you like zoom in a bit, like you'd see like there's like a lot of nerves in certain spots. I think I learned through tattooing that reference, at least the style of tattooing that I enjoy looking at and attempting to do, that reference is a huge part of it. It's like maybe it's okay to like use an outline of a Picasso drawing to work off of, or maybe like it's still mine at the end of the day if I do the same background as the Kiriko, because that's like what tattooing is doing, right? It's like referencing the tattoos from a different time. I don't know, maybe there's something interesting that could happen or could be said through doing the same thing in painting. My brother was always obsessed with music. He would like sit me down and be like, listen to this song, but like listen to it, you know? And he would talk about like getting the chills from music, like he was just like obsessed, you know? And I think like I developed that more in like a visual way, where I'll just like fixate on the way something looks, or like want to replicate it or whatever, you know? The dead bird comes from like kind of that same feeling where like I could walk past a dead bird and some days and like not even notice it, and then other days like it'll stop me in my tracks. You know, every kid almost has that story where you have like the BB gun and you're with your group of friends. They're like, shoot the bird. You're like, you won't shoot the bird, and then you do it, and then the reality of it, that reality sets in. You're like, fuck, man, I just killed that bird. Like, you know, you think like you're big and bad, and then that shit happens as a kid. And yeah, just the reality of it. I think the painting and like drawing and stuff is so much a part of my life that there's no way that anything that happens in my life, like good or bad, won't come through in what I'm doing. Like a day when like the painting comes off and like you step back and or like the moments leading up to finishing it, you know? It's like watching that movie again, and you know that that scene's about to come on, and you're like, oh yeah, sick, here we go. It's like timing the orange just right, and you know that it's gonna smack, you know? The bummer part is the second that this is over, I'm gonna think of a million things I could have said.